In this video, we're going to talk about hard water removal. The first thing we've got here, we've already put some of this bar keepers on here, and this is what we use to put on hard water. But I'm just going to go through the process here again. This window was caked on with hard water, probably years worth of hard water on there. So what we want to do is we want to take our bar keepers, and this is the soft cleanser. This comes out in a liquid form, but we do have a powder form sometimes we use. So what you want to do is put a little bit of powder, wet your steel wool, put it on your steel wool here, and make sure it's wet. And then you want to apply it to the window evenly. So I'll just give a quick example here. So this is wet, and we're going to put it on the window. And just go through here and apply it. You don't need to put a ton, but you need to put enough to put an even application over the hard water area, the calcium buildup on there. Okay, so and then what we want to do, and while we're doing the hard water, something I want to point out too is we've got a bucket for soap and stuff like that dedicated just for the hard water, because if you're going to be dipping your mop and everything, you're going to get bar keepers on it. You don't want to use that for regular window cleaning. So once you get done with the hard water stuff, make sure you use a different mop, make sure you use a different bucket when you're doing your normal window cleaning, and have a dedicated one just for hard water. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to allow this to sit, depends on the severity. We want to allow it to sit on there for about 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, we had 4 windows here that had hard water on it, and what I did is I went through and I just applied to each one, and by the time I finished all the windows, I should be able to go back to that first window and then start the hard water process, removal process. So next step, what I want to do is make sure I have my razor, make sure I have a clean blade on there, fresh blade. You always want to have a fresh blade for each house. And then I want to make sure that I just give it a little clean off on the blade there. Got my mop, give it a little dip in the soapy water. And then I want to go over the window with it, slick it up, because now we're going to razor the window. Okay. All right. And I got my razor out, and what I want to do, I want to hold the razor just like this. So my thumb here, where those notches are, that's for your thumb to put a little pressure. We're going to hold it just like this. Do not hold it like this, because your wrist will come up and you'll end up scraping the window. So you want to make sure you have this, you have better leverage on it. So when you're scraping the window, you want to come up, go up towards the side of the window. Okay, like this. We don't want to go all the way to the side, because you'll jag into the side, putting a mark in there, cutting into the side of the window, and possibly cutting into the seal as well. So you want to stop about 1 inch short. Okay, come all the way. So you're doing about 6 to 8 inches right here, scraping upwards. So you want to go around, scraping, framing the window, getting all the way in there. Change directions once you get about 1 inch away. Then come back. Once you're done with doing the frame, then come back to the middle. Get the middle part. Okay. And then if you see you have some left over on the window, just go ahead and wet it again. And get those areas that didn't come off fully. And you can hear it as you're scraping it off there. Now, once you're done scraping, make sure you get your razor up safely. And then you want to get steel wool, just like your normal steel wool process. You got water, soap on it. You want to go through, starting from the top, getting the edges and scrubbing the rest of the residual off. Okay, once you're done with that, mop all that off, and then we'll just go through the squeegee process like you normally would in a window cleaning. And then you detail it out. That's it.